Peace and blessings. I'm gonna go back over October the 3rd and then into today, October the 4th, for your daily inspiration and reading for the weekend. Actually, happy Saturday, by the way. Felicia Sabado. Thanks for coming on my page, Team Angie. I'm team member Aaron Glenn and private personal perspective. Also, health awareness as well. This is the reason for October the 3rd. One time. Trust me. When your life feels increasingly out of control, thank me. These are supernatural responses, and they can lift you above your circumstances. If you do what comes next, negativism, negativism, even a few complaints can or spiral by darkening your perspective and mindset. With this attitude controlling you, complaints flow more and more readily from your mouth. Each one moves you steadily down that slippery spiral. The lower you go, the faster you slide. But it's still possible to apply brakes. Cry out to me in my name. Affirm your trust in me. Regardless of how you feel, thank me for everything. Though this seems unnatural, even irrational, gradually you will begin to ascend, recovering your lost ground. When you are back on ground level, you see circumstances from a humble perspective. As you stand and thanking me, you experience my unfathomable peace. And that really comes from the book of Psalms, chapter 13, verse 5, and also the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 20. It's pretty dope. There's a lot to uncover there. When you're worried, some things may seem to be going wrong, trust me. And also, this reading comes from Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence, written by Sarah Young. I am the creator of all that is all, and that will ever be. Although I am unimaginably vast, I choose to dwell within you, permeate with you my presence. My book falling apart. My bad, hold on. Only in the spirit realm could someone so infinitely great live within someone so very small. Be awed by the power and the glory of my spirit within you. Though the Holy Spirit is infinite, He designs to be your helper. He is always ready to offer assistance. All you need to do is ask. When the path before you looks easy and straightforward, you may be tempted to go at it alone instead of relying on me. This is when you are in the greatest danger of stumbling. Ask my spirit to help you as you go each step of the way. Never neglect this glorious source of strength within you. This is how you don't start to get like on a high horse and forget to be humble. This keeps us humble. When the path ahead seems easy, when we're doing good in life, we can remind ourselves that we can rely on God and just thank Him. Like, let's neglect this glorious source of strength within you. This is when you are in your greatest danger of stumbling. When the path before you looks easy and straightforward, you may be tempted to go at it alone, enjoying peace in my presence. Keeping on your journey with the Lord. That's pretty dope. And that was inspired from the book of John chapter 14, verse 16 through 17, James Version. The book of John chapter 16, verse 10, and also the last but never the least, from the book of Zechariah chapter verse 6. So yeah, that's pretty good. I always try to include God in my business because God is my business. And I have a lot of moments of clarity and peace. It's like a weird, odd thing, as you go through life. It's a daily choice to choose these things, but it's like this is my pursuit of happiness. It's how I find peace and happiness. Just learning God's word, different ways, different studies. And it's pretty dope. I just picked up another book today, but let me go through one more page from this book. This book was written by my father, Eugene Land. Evidence clearly seen. This is pretty dope. We're going to pick back up where we left off. Stephen C. Meyer's book, Returned of the God Hypothesis, published in 2021, is a comprehensive work that argues that this provides the best explanation for the origin and development of the universe, life, and consciousness. In the book, Meyer also discusses the rise of modern science and its relationship with theism. I mispronounce it at first as theism. He builds on Michael Bay's 1996 book called Darwin's Black Box, where Behe introduces the concept of irreducible complexity. Meyer previously published another book in 2009 that is referenced here called Signature in the Cell, where he built on Williams Dembowski's 1998 book called The Design in Furnace. I have endeavored to build on their concepts of irreducible complexity and specified information complexity. From our design engineering perspective, actual engineers and scientists recognize that design concepts of including varying specification levels of accuracy and precision is what makes the difference in the objectivity of the concepts. SC deals with probability, but that does not necessarily include A or a P, along with the existing scientific concept of conjunctive load theory. That led me to the article, the new concept that I call complexity versus intelligence equation. Man, that's a lot. So I'm gonna have to take a break, cause man, but yeah, it's a lot to digest. Open book though, man. And you know what to say for you. There's a lot of scientific big words, a lot of stuff. I live and I go by the KISS simple. I mean KISS simple, the KISS model. Means and it's an abbreviation of keep it short and simple. That's how I get through life. Not saying that I don't apply or try, but that's the best way. I like to meet people where they at, relate. That's how I relate. Relatable. Certain things people just ain't gonna understand. And you gotta break it down in a simple way. That don't mean be dumb or dumb down to people's level. It just means to have a low patience because that stuff was too much to, to come at, like um, I get citations and quotes where you get your sources from, but it's a way to do that as well. Parables, I guess, how Jesus used to speak and put things in riddles. You kind of do it like that from time to time too. Like Dr. Seuss books. It was like you learn words, you learn different little things. It was catchy, it was fun, and it got you ready for the next one. So like after one series of Dr. Seuss books, you're reading from a second grade level to like a sixth grade level. Like you was really learning and moving up. That's how I like to do though. Like go step by step. That's what my just released another article. Talks with Angie Tuesdays and Thursdays. To get a free copy, all you do is sign up for my email list. That's teamangielc.com, and drop the link below. Yeah, and I was just uploading the video too. Check this out on the bit I'm about to publish it. Oh, bad. All right, we done. Yeah, how to be your own boss. Check that out on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. Help me reach my goal. This year, my goal was to get official on my and monetized on YouTube. And to do that, I need subscribers. And y'all go ahead and bench. I got a nice collection for you guys. Informational, educational, inspirational video. Nice catalog for bench watch. And I'm releasing this one right now. What I'm doing right now is adding like, mini videos that relate to this video. And it's important to do this when you upload videos because you ever like they might see this, you want to watch it, but then again they might want to jump to one of them other ones. So you can just subscribe right there. Subscribe right there on this video. So I'm making it easy for y'all. And also giving you peeks at different little catalogs. I got like these 3 catalogs. This one got 208 videos. This one got 331. But yeah, I'll be able to let you watch these. And then I'm gonna release this right now. Also, if y'all looking to make money online, investment strategy, get you some free $5 worth of stock. Um, I'm trying to see if I just posted some on here because I ain't trying to flood it too much. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna lay down. But I'm thinking like if I post it on here, but usually I post it on everything. And I don't want to just flood it and post a whole bunch of stuff, and those been the ones I just have to be seen. This little red line usually with the show, like it's the red line going across center. And sometimes this be throwing me off. I don't be knowing if it's loading or not when it's making a low fan noise. But anyway, this the investments right here. Make some money on here. These money making activity. Yeah, these are new opportunities, so we probably gonna hop on these right now. And we getting ready to bust a move with the cryptos over here. And this, so we can do like three moves in the next week and a half, and then for the rest of the year. My bad. His name so yeah, let me check these real quick, and then I'm gonna show y'all these moves we finna make. These usually be taking off like for the rest of the year. The ones that be costing like $30. Everyone I seen that they started off with like $30, it was like $120 profit right now. But then like a month and a half, that's a decent little come up. And this one, let me see. It's about to drop probably on the 10th or the 9th of this month. So you'll be able to exclusively get a few of these before they go public. So yeah, it's in a few days. The price range is between $31 and $33, so it's probably damn, it's like $40, 39.60. So let me see what the calendar real quick. Okay, they want to be able to next Thursday. It's perfect. Right before this weekend. That's really good. Um, as far as cryptos, they say, as far as Bitcoin, the number one, the crypto or whatever, for the last 10 years. Um, every October except for 2014, what was it, 2000, between 2012 or 2014. I think 14 and then 2018. Not between, it was just those 2 years. It was 2012 and 18 or 2014 and 18. Those 2 years. I'm just not sure. I know for sure it was 2018, but So since it started, since Bitcoin first started 10 years ago, maybe a little longer, every October is when it do its best. Even though the government just shut down October the 2nd, it's doing the most it ever did right now. I'll show you how to prove too. But anyway, they call it October because they say history repeats itself. And I'll show y'all the article because I just read this, and it's on one of the uh, you can buy crypto. It's a platform you can invest, and this is what you can invest. So I'm just sharing. information. And you can read this information as well and also take part of action because October the 20th. So yeah, that's another thing. What I've been telling y'all what I'm checking right now, which is Bitcoin. So this is the app. It's Bitcoin.com. The one to the far left, the yellow one. And what they got going on right now, getting free crypto on here too. All you do is check the app. You do two actions. You do three. You check the app. You get on the app. You check the price of Bitcoin, and then you read an article, and they give you free rewards on top of crypto. So I think I already did it for today, but like I say, you check the markets. Oh yeah, why I said that anyway was because I told her a while ago if y'all was paying attention because that's when it started. I think August 20th or something. They've been doing it for like 60 days or 90 days. But anyway, they're giving away 94,000 versicles. And all you got to do is what I'm saying, what I'm doing now. So this actually is two things I'm doing on Versi coins and also other coins that they've been giving me. Because I got, let me show you, I got Bitcoin too. Actually, it's called, hold on, but I got this for free though. It's another kind of Bitcoin. It's called, it's a stable coin. It's TBTC. TBTC. I don't really know what the other T stands for, but anyway, this is it. And they're giving this to me for free. A long coin. And October 20th is when they're going to give out the rare, I think. Wait, I think October 20th they're going to give out like the 20,000 anniversary coin on top of what I'm getting daily picking up. But, let me go down. And then anniversary coin, I got 11,000 so far. Then on top of the 94,000, so I'm going to have 100-some thousand when it's over with on the 20th. On top of it, if I would buy some myself, of course. But anyway, you'll just check the price of Bitcoin, which is at 122,000 now. But yeah, I'm gonna. So yeah, next week before the 9th, it's called right here. Bitcoin breaks 120,000 as October phenomenon repeats. This pumpkin article, and this is where they giving out the coins and stuff like that. On the same app, the article reads. The month of October boosts Bitcoin's highest median return and almost always performs better than any other month. History rhyme. And that's what we're doing. That's why I got these coins that I got of the history of it. But anyway, I'm finna do this by next week. And then, because this different than Christmas. You can't buy this over the weekend, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 5. It says today is Saturday. And then they officially launch it next Thursday. I'll probably buy it over like Tuesday. I'll probably buy it Tuesday because that'll probably have the final price, probably $9. I could just pay whatever it costs. So that's pretty cool. I could do that. And that's another strategy so I could get this. But anyway, back to this article. Oh yeah, the crypto. This is we talk crypto. And this one of the cryptos I got. Because history now is about to do some stuff you could profit. Last year, these little peppy coins. And we like $2, man. But this only at the bottom pole of the profit. But back to this. So this is the top of the profit. We down here. We right here. No, we here. We about here. It's the middle of this. Like right through there. We through there. And then this is the profit up here where we can 8 or the 9. So, if you want to take part of this action, like we not even close to what it's gonna be. But what I was saying by next week, the 9th, because we're gonna have to make some moves, like 3 moves. Well, October, let's say the 16th, because it's gonna start dropping after the 16th. October 16th, I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna wait a couple days until the market drops, and then pick back up, and then buy back in. So October 14th, the 15th, no, it's hard. Okay, October 14th, that's the last day. So in 10 days, we're about to sell. In 10 days, and then we're gonna wait until the end of the month, November the 4th, and buy back in. So let me just remember this real quick. Anyway, history rhymes. Tops 120,000 in seasonal rally revival. October is the month when Bitcoin bulls run. The bulls, the horns, usually when the prices go way up. And they usually run a good run. At least that's what performance data from CoinGlass shows. For the past 12 years, Bitcoin has printed a positive return every October, except in 2014 and 2018, when even though it's only the second day of the month, the cryptocurrency has already recorded at a 5.41% monthly return after rallying for the past couple of days. The month of October boosts Bitcoin's highest median return and almost always performed better than any other month for the past 12 years. A government shutdown that started at midnight on Wednesday didn't deter traders. In fact, it appeared to only embolden them, and Senate Republicans and Democrats reached an impressive over temporary funding for the federal government. Even a surprise drop in private sector employment was viewed as less as a bearish signal and more as reason for the Fed to continue cutting interest rates for the remainder of the year. Subsequently, both stocks and Bitcoin jumped. And now the monthly trend continues to hold true. So, I mean, this was just published yesterday, which was October the 3rd, because of course now it's a new day. But yeah, now in the month. But we got like 8 more, so we got like 10 days until this reaches like at least this the current price right now. And then we're gonna put it all the way until December the 9th. The best time to buy in if you ain't bought in yet, because you got 10 days to, make a profit. If not, then wait till November the 4th and then buy in as much as you can. Because I'm getting ready to sell out in 10 days and then buy back in on November the 4th. But, just because history repeats itself don't mean it's going to do the exact same things. 880ish. It may do this and just, go back up and keep shooting up. Who knows how high? But I'm expecting it to drop to at least, around this area, and I'll probably buy in around then. I won't wait until like 7ish and then miss out and be trying to buy in when the price is going up too high, too fast. So for the month of October, it's about to get rocky around the end of the month. with this one at least. But the good thing about this is it's not the only coin that's doing this, and that's under $1. I have different ones I keep an eye on that I have different wallets as well, but they doing the exact same thing. This exact same thing. So you got oh yeah with the stock. We just seen with the stocks. It was a little rocky. Oh it's over here. But we still in profit just a little bit. Cause they launched at $14. It's at 26. No. So 26 cents extra. Today's return negative 13. So we was up more than 26 cents. The average cost was $14. But this one holding up though. And this was dropped on the 19th of September. This one of the IPOs I was telling y'all about. And that we finna get next week because they do numbers. Like I was 108,906 person that was gave his person. They had so many of them. Like what if they had like I don't know, that was the last person and that was all of them. You know how much that person got you. But they do like that. They say IPO date 9/19, September 19, 2025 at $14 per share. Let's go to the IPOs because that's what I was just showing y'all because and they had reached they'll do 52-week high next September. They're gonna say how much they did in 52 weeks. What was the highest they reached in 1 year? So far it was $15. It was sold out right away. Like the last 3 months, you'll see. Like they sold out September 19th when it was $15.63. Like later that day, they was selling out, and I stuck around even when they dropped percent from $14, and now we back. But I was talking about that too, though. I was like, I ain't gonna go when they go like to 13.40. But I had two strategies though, so I went with the other one, and the other one was to wait a month, no matter what. Because let me show y'all real quick why these IPOs be doing numbers. Well, why I'm into them. You can really come up if you got a low patience and you can wait. The one I got was kind of cheap, but it's just still new though. Like, look at this one. They started at $40. Now they up 140 basically. That was back in March. $80 you would have had like 270. That's a decent little come up. And then this one, $34. Now they up 270. I mean $207. So $60 you could have you would have spent $60, you would have been up 400 right now. Well actually 340. I mean 140. That ain't bad though. 173 right now. That's why I was like, I'll grab one of them. And that was around the same time too. 7 months ago. And then you could just like $15 a week. Invest $15 a week. That would have been your $60 for two of these, and then for a few months you would have just been letting it sit and doubling up. And also, some of these pay dividends, so it's like they pay you every other month or every month just for holding on to shares. So on top of profits, you get an extra little profit. I don't know about these or this one in particular. We could view it, but it's just one of many. And this one ain't even the top. But usually the ones that you pay like $30, they be doing the most. Like this one up. This one been a while for a while. They still up 110. These some older ones. Some of them down too though. This one up a lot. They wanted $100 at first though, but they up 220. So you spent 100, you would have been made 120. That's decent. But actually, 220. So that $1 you would have turned into three. But really, it would have been two extra if you would have put the other one back into the pot. And that's a nice way to play with hundreds, to be flipping hundreds like that, you know. You do that a few times with different um shares, and some companies do bad too. No matter what they say, you just take your money out. But this only down. Yeah, they down a lot. They down $18. Basically out of business. They doing bad. And they've been doing bad since 2021. Yeah, if a company doing bad, I know it's your choice. You know, disclaimer on what results it on what's going on. So this one was like $3 a few months ago, 4 months ago, and they up 145. So yeah, you spend $30 now, in my opinion. By the end of the year, you'll be up a few hundred. I mean, not a few hundred, at least an extra 150, and that ain't bad. Then you can take that 150 and then buy some crypto, take your money out, cash out, or some of your profits. Why that's making money, and then you have to be doing this little thing with the cryptos, like what I was showing. The one that I'm following, basically, this is chart because that's basically what I got. It's the same as this. But anyway, let's go back 1 year again. Like what we're gonna be doing is taking off and then waiting, and then we're gonna be coming back up. Hold on, waiting, and then that share that I showed y'all, like you gotta wait. We're gonna see what the profit is looking like, and we probably gonna cash out and then buy in and wait till November the 1st. And also, what we is gonna do, we're gonna take some different money, not that, add some money to buy that IPO, because I was showing y'all the potential on what we could gain from that, just letting that sit. This one right here. And we're gonna wait next week to when the price settles so we'll know exactly how much. Because right now it's between $31 and $33. But if you buy early now, the thing is you have to pay $39.60 and wait till the price settle and then wait for them to send that extra back. Or if it's higher than $33, whatever the price is, you get the remainder. Or if it's not the whole thing. So that's the thing, you know. Then October the 9th is when it's all the way settled and it's dropped and everybody got their shares. So sometime between and any that isn't going to happen this weekend because these are stocks and they don't work throughout the weekend. They don't work over the weekend. So by Monday and Tuesday, I have to be looking out to see if they sell, and that way we could profit for the end of the year and have a nice little situation financially for 2025, the next 90 days. And this is their current process right now. Their range, the final price IPO expected October the 9th, 2025. Over the weekend, they'll be made a decision. That's why I said Monday or Tuesday. And then I know for sure how much to get ready to spend to get that. Because Monday or Tuesday is not the 14th, or yeah, the 14th. On the 14th, that's when we're gonna take the money crypto because it's gonna get ready to start dropping prices. And then take the profit we got, hold on to that, and then wait till the price drop at its lowest. Buy in with everything. And with what I just showed y'all, we was gonna sell that too. Because around the 18th is when I'm gonna have to do that. The 18th or the 20th. I mean, not the 18th, the 19th is when we bought in. So it'll be around the 20th. So around the 20th something, we'll be ready to sell that. And then around that time, we'll already been bought in and being top whatever with that new IP I was just showing y'all, which was um, education partners. This online education, exactly the same thing I got and that I offer through digital marketing. Phoenix Education Partners, University of Phoenix, is a Phoenix-based education company providing a wide range of online degree and certificate programs designed for working adults. The listed name for PACD is Phoenix Education Partners Incorporated. Founded in 1976, this company's been around for a while. They never went public. CEO is Chris Lane. Headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. But we'll see what's what after this weekend over with. Secure that position, and we'll be locked in before October the 9th, which is next Thursday. Next weekend, we'll be monitoring the prices of crypto to get ready to sell. So for the next 2 weeks, we'll be taking profit and monitoring other cryptos because they all do different things. Like this one right here is doing really good, and this one is as cheap as these three actually. These are three that to take advantage of because they're really low. These two, which is the Bond Cadera, He's at 20 cents at the moment. You can put them in your savings and gain interest on it, which is staking. That's what they call it in crypto. Bonk, you can make some profits with this because you can buy millions of these for like tens and twenties of dollars. Also with Flocky as well. Even with those 20 cent, if you buy like 1,000, if um, however much you could afford. Let's see what it'll do because I think it's gonna reach at least $1, just like XRP is gonna be to afford at one point. And this one crazy number is right around October. So like yeah, November the 4th, you want to get in, or right after my birthday, or November 4th, and just ride the wave till December the 6th, when they go to 30 cents. Might go to 50 cents. Might go to $1. But if you got a million and it go to $1, you just made $1 million by the end of the year. I mean, it's no fairy tale. This is what's happening within the world of cryptocurrency. How new millionaires are being made. But this stuff that you got to take action on, or hear the stories being told by somebody who did. So, like, that's what I was saying. They doing the same thing, majority of them. This stuff not talked about because they don't want people to buy them all up because all of these only have a certain amount of coins. That's why people buy them by the millions. But yeah, this is just a money making activity on myself. Yeah, November 4th. So for the next few months to the rest of the year, this is my 90-day challenge just to get as much as I can off these cryptos and change my financial situation. And yeah, get ready to tell my story how I came up because these are some opportunities that you want to let pass by. And it's not breaking the bank. Like if you could just throw 5, 10, 20, whatever down, but the whole goal is to get the most for like 4 cents. Yeah, 4 cent, almost about to be 5 cents. That's an incredible price right now. And it went all the way up to 30 cents. Yeah, I bet y'all probably never really even heard of this one, whatever. But yeah, okay, so these are some opportunities. Bunk is another one, it's cheaper. I got some ADA coins too. Some of these you could put savings or whatever. Solana. And some of these Dodge, I know y'all heard about Dodge. I mean, it's a small come up day to day. Dodge is one of the ones like if you don't want to wait a couple months or a month. But yeah, I'm gonna end this and let y'all go so I can finish playing my songs without copyright and edit a few videos. But I got 2 million of these, almost 3 million, and I'm gonna just buy in some more, or just let that be because the price is about to drop right after the 14th. That's why we gonna sell on the 14th after next weekend. Yeah, after next weekend, more stock, and then the week after that, we're gonna sell crypto. Yeah, sell crypto, and then the week after that, we're gonna sell stock and buy crypto. So in the next 3 weeks, we're gonna be doing three things, and that's it for the month. And then the month will almost be over. And then next month, we'll be doing on that first week of November, we'll be doing activities. We'll be buying. So yeah, it's going to be four things to do in the next 4 weeks. Gonna buy next week, sell the week after that, buy and sell the week after that. Yeah, and then we're gonna buy again the week after that. You gonna see how it goes. But nevertheless, we're gonna be profiting week after week after week, buying and selling. Like if I sell right now, I just have a little profit, and I miss out on the max profit for the next couple of days, and then once I sell, I'll buy back in, and then we're gonna do the same thing. So it's just like wash repeat. It's basically like you juggling it. But every time you juggling it, it's getting a little heavier, a little more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you throw it back and forth like that, it's like the pile getting bigger and bigger. And that's what we doing. Like we got the week. So this is kind of like a long term, because after a while, um, it is what it is, right? And whenever you want to take your profit out, you take it out. But you basically just stacking the profits up like that by doing this back and forth. And also while you waiting on your stocks to grow as they do for the month. Because this one is like week to week too, but you're not doing nothing to it. You just waiting. And if you got one that pay dividends, then you still waiting, but you getting paid a certain amount depending on how much you got in every month. And then however much they grow, you just profiting off that depending on how much you put in there, and you can double up like that and just get a nice reward for your wait like that. Just like with the coins, like the more you get and the more you keep flipping it and waiting, because you doing this for a profit, but you got to work it to get the profit. But the more you do this and the more you wait to actually cash out, then you'll be happy because the price actually growing too at the same time, or it's doing whatever it's doing, but you're profiting from it. And it's gonna get to a point where it just keep going to where you just leave it alone for a while. Like after November, after that last move of November 1st, that first week in November, we're not gonna do nothing till a month later. We're just gonna be waiting. So in the next few weeks, we're gonna have to be doing this. But extra 100 or however much you put in, I mean, shit, it don't take much, especially with these. But no risk, no reward. It's no opportunity if there's no risk. And it's not nothing like threatening. It's like nothing harmful or anything. It's just financial opportunity. But the risk for this opportunity is to spend a little money and invest. Wait on the return on investment. So that's the risk. You'll have to spend a little money that you're not gonna receive anything right away from. But who am I to tell you? That's why I say discretion, because your situation might change differently. I don't know how passionate you are or how educated you decide to be on these topics and study or whatever. But you might see it a different way and capitalize a little quicker. But these are my strategies personally. This is just what I learned from my experience. There's plenty of ways that people do it. Like even with these, they do loans and shorts and all this and that. I don't really understand that stuff. I don't know it, and I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just saying like this is my strategy, and people do really well with that. That's why it's available, and that's how I know about it because people be doing good the way that they do. There are different strategies on capitalizing off this opportunity, and then it is what it is. Like I think they doing they drop now until November, so we'll just wait on that one. But this is a good one though. I really want to mess with this one. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. But that one dope because they got a lot of stakes and a lot of different coins that you could buy and just let sit and get about that wallet, and then take your profit out. And you gotta have at least like $10 on there to take off. But that's a nice situation to have too, though, because they got a lot of stocks on there too, and they got NFTs you could buy. They don't have NFT, uh, cryptos and IPOs and foreign stocks and I forget what else they got. They got like bonds and stuff like that too, though. It's a nice situation. It's called I have to log in real quick. Upon wallet. They gonna just send me a text. So yeah, you gotta have like your security measures set up because they don't want to be responsible if your wallet get hacked or if your money get took. Because people are real crafty with this. They know how to get in. But I'll show y'all a little bit of this situation too. And it's nice to have different multiple wallets because it's different accounts and different savings. So a little bit of money over here, a little bit over there. And then on here they be taxing too, like they want $1 thing you do. But on here I got the cardinal staking, and then these are I forgot what this is, and then another I forgot what that is. Let me check it out real quick. Um, I'm gonna just go on here real quick. Here it is. These game tokens, mythical games. So I got a game token right here. That's mythical. They say the company behind Blanco's Block Party, a popular multiplayer game in early October of 2022, announced a new effort to decentralize Web3 gaming and support new gamers, developers in this multi-purpose ecosystem by way of new platforms. So it's like a NFT game token. You got like perks and stuff like that, and they like 5 cents right now. And I got like 33 of them, and they doing pretty well. And this another one that I was telling you about, like around that October, November situation, where it goes to its lowest, and then it take its profit, and at its lowest it's at 17 cent, and that's higher than what it is right now, which is 5 cents. But still, though, it's gonna go all the way up to 35 cents. So from 5 to 35 cents, that's like 33 times. And I could buy way more before now and make a more of a profit, but a nice situation just to be letting this sit over here, and around the end of the year, around December, I'll be selling those and then you're ready to buy something. Same with this situation. So just like a little account making money working for me. One inch. Let me go to there. This one 20 cent like that Hedera coin I was telling y'all or showing y'all about. So this one like the 1 inch network is a decentralized exchange trying to become the decentralized finance equivalent of one of those or car insurance websites. Shifting mirror data streams to find most expensive prices. That's a utility token. So yeah, this one kind of do a lot. It's kind of complicated. It's something new. So I'm just gonna go with they at 20 cents. So they've been all the way up to $9. So that all time high. And I got $9 times three. I'm gonna buy more. Let's look at the history. Yeah, already jumping, but one thing I don't like about this is because it don't go back too far. So November 1st, they're around the same price. November 5th, basically go up to like 50 cents. This one a good one to get. I'm gonna buy more of these. So basically all these two, all of them doing the same thing except these. My collector card. Let me see. hmm So Cardinal about to go to $1 on December 7th. So everything I got is doing the same thing. And this ain't everything that I even really want. Not all the ones that I want. These the ones that I start. These the ones that I'm watching because all of them doing the exact same thing. Just about they are all finna from these next couple 90 days. Every different amounts to get in. And this one new, but this is PayPal. So I was like, I could look them for a while because they just launched and they rocky or whatever. But I don't know. Look at. I've been hearing a lot of them in the news, so I was thinking, keep an eye on it. U.S. dollar, I don't think so about that. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all go. But yeah, these a handful of them. You wanna take profit because these last 90 days is crucial. If you really wanna, escape the rat race and have some financial freedom, it's a slow but steady race. And don't get weary. Even this other thing that I be doing with the settlement, I'll show y'all too. Like, let me show you my email because you probably won't believe me saying it. They come through all the time because It's a money making activity. I'm telling you, all these things I'm showing you are money making. You really get paid. You really money. And it's not a waste of time. You know, my time, you waste your time. Just show you a few examples. And then I'm going to end this live. And if you like this type of information, make sure you subscribe and share my videos so other people could be informed and know, utilize this and help somebody else. It's a gift that keeps giving. But anyway, I'm about to show y'all. Well, let me just show y'all what I just did recently for future payments. Okay, this is confirmation, right? You have submitted a claim form on October 3rd or whatever. And this is a claim so I could get paid. I claimed or whatever, right? That I want to be a part of the making money. And then let me show y'all, since I did that, that they be paying me. And then these the other things, like, well, I was just showing y'all that stuff. So this, hold on, these is transactions I make that ain't showing y'all the payments I got. Um, that crypto I was just showing y'all, these like you receive taking what I was showing. That's basically like the deposits because you get 1.5%. Okay. That was October 2nd. So October basically where I got all these stuff. Um, all right, so here go one of them right here, right? Still the same thing. Uh, you received a payment. This was to my PayPal, and then let me see. And then look, you see all of these payments? Like it ain't a waste of your time. And then that's just one. Same day. And like they ready to start paying. And these just money making activities. This was the same day. And there's different ones. It's me, my name. Your claim has been submitted. Approved. The settlement payment will be issued in the next 3 to 4 business days. The payment method you selected to receive your payment was PayPal. So let's say next week I'm gonna use this to get that IPO before the 9th, and then we're gonna just flip that money in the next 90 days, and then use that for whatever, right? But these are all money making activities. Like I just spent a little time, filled that out. Like I just showed y'all, they just sent me an email like your form was submitted. Fill out the forms to get paid, and I just say I want to be a part of this. That's the form you filling out saying that you want to be a part of this. And it only take like 5 to 10 minutes. They don't really take long. but it's not a waste of time. And then while you're doing that, working out these other investments, because investing takes, well, investing is time, resources, and energy. You're giving up these three things to receive something physically. So, even though I'm tired, I'm spending my energy filling this stuff out, educating myself on what's going on and, what I'm going to get from this. And then also, my resources, the internet to look this activities, and then my money. You know, it's a sacrifice. You just spend your money on these type of things. Like when I get this money, I spend it on that and invest it, and then that money's working for me, and then you spend that on different little stuff, and then that's how I go. Sometimes you're gonna spend the money on different high income earning skills, on different strategies, different mindsets of people who know how they figure different things out, different mentoring basically, and you just learn like that. Because nothing in this world free, and it's just education. And what I teach is financial skills. It's financial literacy, educational courses. That's what my mentorship about, the webinar, live mentorship and the free webinar is about. I'll probably try to run a replay. But I'll do that probably Sunday night. Yeah, probably Sunday night. But yeah, the proof's in the pudding. It's not a waste of time. It's nothing to boast or brag about. This stuff takes time and it don't come overnight, but it definitely do come. And with these videos, like you put yourself out there for your perfect customer to be able to purchase your program, and they sometimes come overnight, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it take a while for your video to reach your customer, but it's out there working for you 24 hours a day. Just like once you put a little bit of time, energy, in filling out the forms, um, taking action on the information you learn. Because I learned about this a while ago, different things a while ago. It's just now practicing my craft to get better at it. Because it takes a little time to, see results and to make these things come to pass. Just like with the cryptocurrencies, you can create your own cryptocurrency as well, have your own currencies. To get approved, this is what I'm trying to learn how to do. I'm doing a few updates with that, and it's taking a little time. So yeah, I got a few things I want to work on, but nevertheless, I appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all for checking in with me. This is Open Book October. Just a little bit about myself and what I'm interested in, especially getting money online, because it's really, really simple. It's just not easy. It's not easy to figure these things out and give yourself time to fail because it's a new situation to learn. It's not always easy learning a new skill. But these skills are attainable. If you pursue them, if you give yourself a little bit of time, it's just the skills that you can obtain. But nevertheless, peace and blessings, and thanks for tuning in for Team Angie. I'm Eric Lynn, private personal consultant, team member of Team Angie. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new and share this with a friend or family.